Hey everyone, this is Child Rebel, and I'm going to show you how to get a pretty good reggae beat using Logic Pro's drummer. After you add your drummer session, you're going to want to double click on that portion of the performance, and we're going to have this set as the preset back Rhodes, acoustic drummer, roots songwriter. We're going to keep the complexity dialed down fairly low, say around 25%. The intensity as well, say 50% or lower. We're going to use pattern 3 on just the hi-hat and turn off the crashes and the toms. And we're just going to have the snare drum and the kick drum with just a little bit of fill, and we'll go over the fills a little bit later in a minute. And I would keep the fill complexity very simple. But again, these are personal choices as well as song choices. And we're going to keep the swing right around 54%. And this is also something you might want to just moving it a tiny, tiny bit actually does change the performance. So that's something you can experiment with. And then the details, we're going to turn up the ghost notes to 50%, using a rim shot on the snare, a closed hi-hat. I like to push the feel just a tiny bit on a reggae drum performance, and we'll keep the dynamics pretty high but not crazy high, kind of right in the middle, as well as humanize if we're going for a more realistic sound. And then in manual controls, with a length of 1 bar, and clicking the snare and kick together on 1 and 3, and that'll be it. We're good to go. And let's give it a listen. And so we can change the sound quite a bit just using the stock plugins. Kind of might want to go with a bigger bass drum sound. Let's try this Neo Soul one. And I like to dampen quite a bit. And we can also turn up the gain, turn the snare maybe. Let's go for, hear the difference, right? That might be a little too intense. There's your disco 4 on the floor. Nah, it's totally wrong. Crazy. Not that one. Nah. Remember, we can turn off the reverb effects if that's what's bothering you. Alright, let's see, maybe we can just sort of tune this up a little bit. Remember what I was saying about fills now. You can just sort of have a track like this. And then we'll turn the recording on. And I'll play something. So on just that one chord, I think we know what that is. So let's say that's our song, and I want to have an intro come in like this of 8 measures. where I want my intro to end. So by just putting a cut here, you'll be telling Logic's drummer that that's where the crease is, and that's where the fill will go. See what I mean? Sorry about the poor timing. So if you found the video useful, please give us a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.